Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. Yagoo announced their closing of the VTuber side of the agency and they're focusing more on gaming. So they're basically, it's a pivot. It's not so much a full close, it's a pivot. And of course, I always like showing you like the full-on links. I like showing you guys the proof of what I'm saying. Closing and pivot announcement for DIGIKAGI, Virtual Human Agency. That's what they call themselves, Virtual Human as VTubers. September 1st, 2024, DIGIKAGI will end its journey as a virtual human VTuber agency and shift its focus to become gaming and marketing solution provider. This means all of our talents, Piro, Salvi, Alenka, Inventra, Devi Nalawati, yeah, did I say it right, I think, and Naya Ishvara will also end their journey as VTubers at DIGIKAGI. Over the past 2.5 years, DIGIKAGI has had a very enjoyable journey, having the opportunity to meet fun and magical talents, a super solid team, and fan base that has provided various support to help us grow. Regardless of these changes, we wish everyone in this industry to grow even better in the future. And it says the ex-talents and staff will remain committed to support the industry in each of our own ways, even though we're no longer together. Graduation streams will be planned and carried out by each talent before August 31st. Please keep an eye on the talent's content for the last time. Along with it, live stream videos on the ex-talent DIGIKAGI's YouTube channels will be made private, leaving music videos and VODs as memories that were there once part of the Indonesian VTuber industry, and you, our beloved fans. The main DIGIKAGI YouTube channel, Discord, social media, and will continue in the previous content such as DIGIKAGI Direct and DIGIKAGI Virtual Championships as some of the new content that we will release in the future. Now, from what I'm seeing here, which is the worrying part, they do not get to keep their VTuber avatars. I guess because DIGIKAGI is not closing its full doors, but if you're no longer doing VTubing, at most small agencies, if they are pivoting, they are, they give the talent something. The small agencies, at least. I know if they're still there and it's just, a talent wanting to graduate. This is forced graduation. This is you guys basically closing your doors as a VTuber agency and opening it as a marketing agency. You should at least try to give them the chance to get their stuff back. Kind of like what Brave Group did with the people who wanted to leave from Idol EN. They gave them a chance to keep their stuff and do revenue share for a year, which is a good idea. A game company pivots to VTubing. A VTubing company pivots to gaming. I guess it's balanced. To clarify, the company doesn't close. They're firing the VTuber talents, but the company will stay active. They plan to do marketing and push gaming-related content. They'll also private all live streams. Additional kick, they push out their game IP made popular by the talents they just fired. Yeah, it is just, this is not the way to do it. It's good that they let people know, but this ain't it, man. This ain't it. This ain't the way to do it. It's bad PR. It's really bad PR. And I think they, especially with the thing that freaking Brave Group recently did, it makes any agency that doesn't do the same thing, or at least give them the chance to do the same thing, it makes them look really bad. Millie Parfait speaking Tagalog Filipino. Hey collab, Jurard T. Rexford speaking Tagalog Filipino. Sorry, I don't want to die yet. Hazel was the YouTube asked which collab would break the internet. Jurard and Millie. I guess they're both kind of interesting folks. I know Jurard is kind of like a meme lord in his own right. I know Millie kind of is the same thing. So back then, a collab by those two would be something I'll be excited to watch. The reunion of two former popular indies, but now as livers from two corpos, that would be such a feat. Sadly, Jurard is better off not collabing with her if he wants to maintain his momentum. They're just mentioning because, Millie does have the click issues and also has, she's been accused of being in a click. Also has the issues with her defending Nijisanji as not being a black company. Foot in mouth moments. A lot of foot in mouth moments as far as we can tell. And there are, of course, like I mentioned, some rats about her being a part of a clique. Some rats about her not being the best person out there. Honestly, I'm more interested in Pan, Kahuru, and Jurard collab. Jurard's X thumbnail pretty much captures that reply's energy. But yeah, if it was before Selen's shock, a collab between them is going to trend hard on Filipino social media, of course. But after the Selen thing, also her big foot in mouth moment of, oh, you didn't, this is so weird. They usually don't do this if you ask type of moment. Kind of an a-hole moment there too. Who'd have to deal with her Hat's fan base The hat died and got reincarnated as Mother Nature's hat. The fans of the hat are long gone, only our simps and tourists remain. More accurate translation would be, hey Jurard, edit, look, they're asking for a collab. The last time they interacted with each other was around January. Took an 8-hour nap. People need to stop flexing their 8 hours of sleep. It already hurts. Scientific studies, you die early if you don't sleep properly. You got to do some self-care. Turns out I've been speed running then. Rip, don't even give me a shout out wherever you're going. Don't worry, I'm sure wherever you're going, you're already a huge fan of yours. Oof. So yeah, doing that kind of stuff is Jurard's cup of tea of, messing around, memeing on others, that type of thing. Apologize, my sinuses are kind of all out of whack today. Here's the rest. Don't worry. What kind of Riz is this? And, more Tagalog, which unfortunately I cannot read. I wish I could, but I cannot read it. Tyrannization, don't worry, baby girl, I got you. No one will hurt you when you're with me. Oh, some more Riz like that. There we go. Weird Riz, but it is a Riz nonetheless with Millie trying to do that. Trying to make it fun, of course. Right now, we're talking about Holoplus. This one is going to be a bit of a long one because we have to go through a bit of things that are going on here. Holoplus is an app that was created by hololive for the fans. The fans to, create things in there and, add various forms of content to it. Hasn't been 24 hours since the launch, and unfortunately, to be expected on the English language side of the app, there's a massive amount of R, untagged NSFW, even doxing. It seems like every other post I have to report and block someone, basically in an unusable cesspit of the worst people you can think of. The closed beta was pretty devoid of all that, and I just assumed that it had a plan in place to prevent stuff like this, but it seems like they were not prepared for the massive amounts of trolls. This is general PSA for anyone who is interested in the app. If you're using the app to make sure to use the report feature. Of course, reporting is the only way that they'll know that something bad has happened. You have, in some cases, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, or however many thousands out there, maybe even millions, looking at it. You're going to have trolls. Trolls love ruining good things. It's going to happen. Cover does something about this. For your safety, stay away from the community tab. If you do visit it, it's already mentioned, report all the trolls, doxing, the corn on the cob, the R stuff, any of that kind of stuff. Saw a post asking who was cuter IRL. The good part is I couldn't make out any of the girls' IRL faces while blocking the account. The bad part is I couldn't make out any of the faces because so many of the girls were being doxed. The images were too tiny to see clearly. Wow, so they had everyone's IRL. Holy crap. I'm just going to say it, launching without moderation is gross negligence on Cover's part. It is. But there's an update already about this. Because of course people are going to be doing that. It's the first day, people are like, Holoplus just dropped. People were doing, is the app, it's only age restricted to 13 and up. So anyone 13 and up was able to see a lot of bad stuff. It's, me trying out Holoplus, so much corn. People found out there's no moderation on the app, and this is the result. To be fair, that's kind of uncovered. No moderation, they should be glad it's not gore or Guro or any of that kind of stuff. Cover should really be implement moderation ASAP, and they listened, because here's what ended up happening. They hit the kill switch. We have temporarily limited all user accounts on Holoplus. Please wait until Holoplus is back online. They're doing this to remove everything that's going on. Like I said, it was going to be a semi-long one because I have updates already. That's why I wanted to wait on it. I wanted to wait on it a bit in order to talk about it fully and get the full picture out there. How the heck did this app launch unmoderated? I'm just glad the trigger was pulled. On the one hand, I want to say it's this way because this is why we can't have nice things. On the other hand, it's definitely naive to pretend that the internet is pure. Unmoderated forum is not a cesspit. On the one hand, it's endearing to see how much Cover trusted us Holo fans to be civil and supportive. On the other hand, I can see this coming all the way back when Holoplus was still in beta. Yeah, once you open it to the public in general, you're going to get Needy Sisters in there, NDF in there, Holo haters. You're going to get people that just want to dox talents. You're going to get people who want to do all these horrible things. And you're just going to get people who just want to troll, who don't give a damn about hololive, who don't give a damn about the Holoplus thing, but they just want to be bad. As a tester myself, the beta tester, I yearn for the days this app wasn't public. Holy hell, you newcomers need to be effing chill. What's wrong with all of you? And it's this thing that we had before. Temporarily limited all of it. And this is what it is. The Holoplus is kind of like, a hololive Twitter type of thing. Where Twitter /Reddit / basically social media platform for hololive enjoyers. CBT, you say. Cute Bebo time, yes. Cognitive behavioral therapy, of course. Central bow bow time. Global CBT intensifies. I'm going to play devil's advocate. The testers didn't aggressively test the limits of the moderation team. To be fair, the demographic at CB testers were mostly normal and reasonable human beings. Yeah, they weren't the trolls. They weren't the trolls who don't have, anything else to do in their lives other than make the world a horrible place for everyone else to live in. And that is the update that I have for you on Holoplus. Hopefully when it comes back, it's going to be fully moderated I don't know how they're going to do that, but hopefully they have more moderators, maybe paid moderators, maybe community moderators, etc. Just like, you know, how Reddit has. Hopefully they do something to fix this issue. This is basically what's happening. She's playing Pekora. It's playing Black Myth Wukong. And I guess clowning English chatters, YTKG, LMFAO, English speakers in chat complaining to switch to CN dub because it's better and more authentic, to which I agree. But then complaining to changing it back to EN again because Pekora still had the subtitles in JP. It just peaked comedy. Like, what the F did they expect? That she'll play with CN dub and EN sub, please, to please them when she herself and JP bros don't understand anything? Absolute clowns. No, yeah, it is. This was not thought out. When you're asking someone who doesn't speak the language that you want it to be switched over to switch over to it, cool, you can do it. It's a better dub. But you cannot complain if they're turning it to their native language because they don't understand Chinese. She's turning it to her native language because she wants to understand the stuff. She's not doing it for, she's, of course, putting it out there to have it for, you know, people to watch, etc. But she is not doing it just so you can have it your way. She also wants to be able to understand what's going on. Just like me, if I do it like a Chinese dub, I'm going to be doing English subs, even if I know that there's some people that may not speak English that are watching me, because I want to be able to understand it. I want to be able to read what's going on. I want to be able to read, you know, anything that's going on in the dialogue, because I want to know the story too. I feel like this is one of those non-issue things that people want to blow out of proportion. It's not a huge thing on Pekora. It's not like, oh, she's dunking on people, but it's like, have some common sense. That's the main thing for me. Have some common sense when dealing with people that, you know, don't speak the language of the dub that you want. They're going to make it into their subtitles of their own language. That is absolutely going to happen. Just chill, people. Some people really see VTubers as an object to satisfy their need of entertainment. That's why we can't have nice things. Curse of being a popular VTuber, because Pekora is super popular. Wait, hold on. I understand that those folks are clowns, but for what other reason do people watch VTubers playing games, though? Watching others' entertainment is fine, but they're not yours. They're not your object that you can tell them what to do. Yeah, they're not your little puppet to do as you please. Pekora, in a weird way, did kind of the Pekora things. He's like, oh, okay, you want this? Cool. We're going to switch to Chinese, but I'm going to have this in so I can understand it. So she did her Pekora stuff, of course. We're talking about Riku versus Hololive. Of course, always when you have different companies, people have different ways of doing things, different strategies of doing things. And in this case, the guy we're talking about is, of course, Yagoo, best girl. Not only for Yagoo, but also Gunren and Sakana go all out in appreciation to everyone who supports them. And what are we talking about? It says, I got a photo autograph of best girl Yagoo. This is Rosu, at Annie C, basically, Anime New York. This is their actual area that they're at, the very top, the BO3, FF43. Got a photo plus autograph of best girl Yagoo. Thank you for dropping by my space. They, I think that might have been either Raora thing or maybe an Elizabeth thing, whatever. He gave her a autograph, which is awesome. For anybody who's a fan of Hololive, that's an amazing thing. He's a busy man in and out of business, but still has time to appear at a few conventions. He loves his fans and appearances. He supports their appearances, yes. Yagoo must be super busy, but he always makes time for an appearance, such as best girl. Riku never goes outside of Japan, never goes to a convention in Japan. Frankly, just never in public. He's like the old school CEO. Stays in the office, Riku that is. Stays in the office, doesn't commingle with any of the peons, any of the people below him, any of the fans. Just maybe making appearances occasionally to try to just show a different face to get PR going, but doesn't actually show any kind of support for the fans. He congratulates his talents on Twitter majorly, the majority of the time, or even wish them a happy birthday. The last reply Riku made was one of his talents. Yagoo has been quite active this month because, like he says, he wants to create a community. He wants to create a feeling of connectedness between the fans and the people in Hololive. And that's what you do. That's how you do this. And of course, Sakana does that. Riku does actually go to Liver's concerts and events. According to this, him and Yagoo together. He pops in here, I guess, to their events here. More stuff, being shown here. Of course, the times that he has gone somewhere and just takes pictures, and is of course someone up there with Yagoo. Actually shows up with Yagoo there as kind of like that kind of showing. But yeah, it doesn't do exactly what Yagoo does. That's why he's the best girl. He knows that a little time, an hour or two outside of his day, to go and do that does amazing things for the community. The Kanaria. If you don't know who Kanaria is, it's the musician behind King and singer of Rendezvous. It's King, that King, yes, the one that every single VTuber, I think it was in 2020 or 2021 was doing. Like every single VTuber did it, big and small. Kanaria is becoming a VTuber. I used to pray for times like this. So cool, what even? Thank you so much, OP. This is a big news for anybody who enjoys Kanaria's music, who enjoys Kanaria as a creator. This is like, holy crap, Kureji Ali is like, what the heck? Google Translate, kind of siblings. Basically, yeah, the Google Translate, it's like brothers, not sisters. Siblings, he meant siblings. Same Ali, same. Kureji Ali's freaking out. Yeah, it's just freaking out. A lot of people are freaking out about this because it is insane to see this. In 9 hours, as of the time that I am recording this, August 24th, 3 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Of course, JST is going to be 9 p.m., I believe is what they're saying here. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. JST. Adjust your clocks depending on those times. But yes, Kanaria, the one who created King, the really super popular one, pretty much everyone in Hololive did it, at least Hololive JP, a lot of Hololive EN, Nijisanji people did it, people from other organizations, anyone who sang anything did it. And that was an amazing moment for them. They've done a lot of other things with Hololive, I believe, as well, like collaborations with Hololive and things like that. So it is great that they are finally doing their own thing in the VTuber space, you know, being that they are VTuber royalty already, even before they became a VTuber. This is a bit of an update on Noah. If you remember, I mentioned that they just removed him unceremoniously from Nexus's webpage, and now we know why. They just, when you saw the webpage, it was a 404. Now you know why. Noah Marcelios from Nexus is graduating and stepping away from VTubing. Thank you for everything. I appreciate all your love and support. They posted this recently on the 22nd at 9:14 p.m. Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment to let you know that I'll be stepping away from VTubing for the foreseeable future. Your support has been meant the world to me, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything. Wishing the best for every single one of you. A big thank you to Nexus for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this journey. It was fun while it lasted, but it looks like our paths are going different directions. It's goodbye, and always remember, me and Harrietta love you all. And that's their full-on thing that they have. So somehow the CEO actually replied to Noah's tweet, but couldn't do the same for Limiora Lumen's tweet of graduation. Nexus did lose its second member. And here is the reply. Thank you so much, Noah, for all the contributions and excitement you made in Nexus. Best wishes for your journey. Let's work together again in the future. This is Harry, the Nexus CEO. Probably did that because, you know, it looks bad to not do stuff like that. It does look bad overall. At Nexus Hunger Games VTubing, pretty much the way that they do it is like an academy. If you do well, you're supported. If you don't do well, you just graduate, just like, you know, some other people. You just quit. You just leave. They treat it as an academy instead of an actual agency. Another little bit of a meme, a bit of an 18+ meme, I guess you would call it, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have anything 18+ there, but it's basically, I can't believe Saya is corrupting him so early. We're off to a great start, showing the hentai stuff. Hentai, it's art. Freaking The Office reference. Don't worry, Sheena, in November we shall avenge your son. You mean the non-stop nut November? Yes, exactly. That's what I call it. I call it the non-stop nut November. Yes. Where I talk about nuts. As I usually talk about in November. Sheena severed my spinal cord and made me blind in her last stream. Back Alley Doctor has no business lecturing others. It's, you know, meme stuff. A lot of meme stuff. I can't believe Sheena reposted the Nip Nops on Maine. It's crazy. And of course, that's the mascot, I guess you would call it, of Sheena right there. Or at least the plushie that you can buy from Sheena, I believe. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I really like to give other VTubers a chance to grow, just like I've been given a chance to grow by this wonderful community. Give the love back, I always say. And this right now is Nemuruii. It's a model reveal that's been pinned. This is their model reveal here. It is a thickums lady, thick lady. So yeah, thick in all the right places you would want to call them, whatever you want to call it. They are a artist and EN VTuber, Pink Gremlin of your nightmares. Let's take a look at their content. Let's take a look first here.
Oh yeah, did you hear that? The crisp sound of me taking off my jumper. Wait, I don't have any pants on.
Whoops.
What the fuck?
Whoops.
Why don't I have any pants on? I've been walking around pantsless all day. Oh my god. There'll be people over. How did I miss pants?
How do you miss pants? Now, look, I don't know how you miss pants. I don't know how you miss pants, but pants have been missed. And here's the thing. They are over across the pond, and I don't know if pants mean underwears or they just mean actual, like, pants. You know how sometimes some nations and some people have different ideas of what pants are. Pants could be panties or whatever, or they could be actual pants. So we don't know. If you're walking around in your underwear, that's fine. You're at home. No, nothing wrong there. But if you're walking around going commando, then you have to worry about people coming around. So here we go. This is their intro, as you can see here, for their stuff there, which is very nice. And we have their about section, which is, of course, be respectful. The about, I'm English VTuber who plays games and occasionally does art. Here to have fun and interact with viewers and other VTubers, so don't be shy. So it's their English, like I said, I don't know if, just like they have chips and crisps over there. Chips are fries and crisps are what we call chips over here, potato chips. So yeah, pants might be something different. I don't know. Just like bonking is different over there. It's a lot of different things. Thank you so much for being a part of this VTuber showcase, Nemuruii. I hope I said it right. And I hope that this helps you grow and this helps you at least get more eyes on your content, which is what I want. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.